Hey Rawder members, Ducky here. Just wishing everyone all the best through this COVID-19 phase that we're all going through. It's a little bit different here in Australia, probably because we're halfway around the world, but we're sort of getting through the worst of it. You guys are going pretty well from what I'm seeing in the news. Just keep on doing those hand sanitising and social distancing and you should be okay. But I just hope everything's well with everyone, and hopefully you guys can get back on the park from a cricket perspective, but also getting back to the club and enjoying yourself and having a good time. I was approached by Digger to do a bit of a chat, and I've seen some of the stories that he's posted in the last few months about the past players, past overseas players, but then also obviously the past stories and the past articles from the history of the club has been fantastic. So Digger, it's been really great to see, and I thank you for asking me to do this, but then also it's been great to see, and thank you. Hard to believe it's been 12 years since I played at Rawdon. Time has flown in that time. My partner at the time, Meg, who was over there with me, we're married and we're nearly married 10 years. We have two wonderful kids, girls, Grace and Evie. Meg says hi to everyone and hopes everyone's well. Looking back on my time at Rawdon, it's quite similar to what I'm going through at Canterbury at the moment. Just a great bunch of guys that I'm playing with at Canterbury, and it was the same at Rawdon. The likes of Rocky, Dodgy, Smitty, Stu Dobson, Macca, Matty McCullum, Dave Thompson, Pickers. It was just fantastic to play with those guys, and had some great memories with them on and also off the field. But the similarities with my current club at Canterbury it's crazy. Both great clubs, and as I said, great people and great culture. Few memories. Probably the RCSC boys just happened to be at the end of the year got made a member of the RCSC crew, which I was very thankful for. Carl, Dave, Panky and Brownie as well. But I think one of the memories with those boys was not only did they support us off the field, coming to every game, but then obviously Dave, having played a few games with us, was part of the RCSC crew, which was great. And probably the Smirnoff challenge comes to mind. Matty McCullum trying to get through a Smirnoff was a hard task for him. The other boys got through them pretty quickly. I think they had a bit of practice, but I think my best was probably just on 2 seconds, maybe a little bit more. The likes of Dave and Carl just got through them quite quickly, so I think the practice there. Another little thing that probably Meg and I did together, obviously one of the memories was playing bingo. It is quite funny, but playing bingo with the likes of, we had George Myers around us, we also had Joe Lupton, Ben McCullum, or we like to call him Benji at that stage, and a few of the other young kids that play cricket on a Friday night, that we used to go up to the club and watch them play on a Friday night. But on a Thursday, we'd play bingo, and we always used to get some sweets and some crisps, and Meg and I would have a drink as well, and all the kids would be around us, and it was quite fun. But it turned into a weekly sort of thing, which was great. And a couple of times, one of the ladies there would always win, and I think George came up with the nickname of Lurch, which was quite funny. She was quite tall, so he called her Lurch, or maybe one of the other boys, or maybe even myself called her Lurch. But one thing sticks in my mind from playing bingo, and it was George Myers. We were playing, and number 69 came up, and George would go, the magic number. So that was quite funny. But and then afterwards we would actually head out and have a bit of a game of cricket with I think it was an iron bat, where really skinny, and had a little cricket ball, and we used to have a bit of a play at the end of it, and which was great. So, but that was what the club was about. It was about the juniors joining in with the senior group, and obviously the parents as well. And it was just great. It was just a really great atmosphere, and you felt part of the community, which was great. Meg and I stayed with Dingy and Katie, which had its ups and downs. Not with Meg and I, but just listening with Dingy and Katie sometimes. But on the whole, it was fantastic. It was really good, and we're very thankful for Dingy and Katie to have us at their place. It wouldn't be easy at the best of times, having someone you've never met come over, especially with their partner as well, and try and make them feel as comfortable as they can. But Dingy and Katie did a fantastic job. Went out of their way on many times to make us feel comfortable, to try and help us with anything that we needed as well. So really thankful, as I said. It was an interesting story with Dingy one day where he said to me that he was going to work on a Saturday morning, and he might not catch me. And he said this to me on a Friday night, and I was like, "Yeah, not a problem. I'll see you at the ground on Saturday." Collingwood were playing that night, or the next morning, and I got up early to watch us play. And Dingy came down and said, "Oh, I'm off to work. I'll see you soon." I said, "Oh yeah, I'll see you at the ground. No problems." About 2 hours later, he walks back in the door and, "Did you go to work, Dingy?" He goes, "Nah." He goes, "I got to the stone trough and I pulled in there and had 3 or 4 pints of cider." I was like, I didn't know. I was like, oh, "Okay, as you do." So, and then he was back at the club at 10 o'clock at night, still putting him down as well. So, but that's Dingy for you. And just as everyone knows, Dingy, fantastic, and yeah, it's great. I think it'd be remiss of me to not talk about Lowell. A great confidant of myself, and also Meg. He was fantastic to lean on. Not only when times were good, but also when there were a couple of bad times in regards to just feeling a little bit homesick and the like. But Lowell was a great person to just lean on, and he was a great friend. He would bend over backwards to help you with whatever you could, whatever you could do. If you needed something, he'd be there to help you out. He made Meg feel as comfortable as anything when she was at the club, and I know she really appreciates that. It's not easy, obviously, going halfway around the world following your boyfriend to play cricket, but Lowell made her feel as comfortable as anything. It's when I found out the news that he passed away, I just didn't know what to do. I was gobsmacked. But the great thing is the memories that you shared with him. He forever is going to live in our hearts, and I know he's truly missed at the club. And I haven't reached out to the family, but my condolences to the family. As I said, he will forever live in my heart for the help and guidance that he provided myself and also Meg when we were over there. And it's a great man who's sorely missed. But in finishing up, hopefully we can all get past this COVID, and we can get back to doing the things that we love best, and that's catching up with everyone, having a few drinks, playing cricket, and just enjoying each other's company. All the best. Hopefully I can cross paths with you in 2023 when Australia play England in the Ashes. I look forward to hopefully coming over. I turned 40 that year, so hopefully I can celebrate my 40th watching the Aussies pommel the Poms.